In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use labels in ClickUp Complete Guide. Labels are a flexible way to categorize work, add context at a glance, and keep your team aligned without changing your actual task statuses. We'll build this from the ground up so you can confidently create, configure, and apply labels to your tasks. To make it easy to see what you're doing, start in List View. From Overview, head to your team spaces, open the space where you want to use labels, and then click into the specific list you'll be working in. Once that list is open, hover over a task to reveal the column controls. Look for the small plus icon near the priority column. This is where you add new fields to the list layout. Click that plus icon to open the field picker. In the search bar, type Labels. You'll see the Labels field type described as a multi-select option that lets you apply multiple tags to a single task. Click it to add it to your list. As soon as the Labels field appears, give it a clear, descriptive name so your team knows exactly how to use it. Click into the field name and rename it to match your use case, like task labels or workflow tags. A good name saves confusion later and makes training new teammates easier. Next, open the Labels field options so you can define which choices your team can apply. If you already know the categories you want, you can type them directly. If you're not sure where to start, use the Suggest button to load common options and refine from there. You'll also see an area called Type or Paste options, which is perfect for adding several labels quickly. Paste a list on separate lines, and ClickUp will convert each line into a label. This makes your labels more specific in seconds and helps you avoid typos. When you're happy with your label list, click Create to save the field and those options. If a setup panel is still open, close it using the small minus or close icon so you can get back to your list. Before you continue, turn on the highlight setting for this field. Highlighting makes your labels stand out visually, which speeds up scanning and helps you spot the right tasks immediately. Now, let's apply labels to a task so you can see it in action. Click into the Labels cell on a task and select the labels that fit. For urgency and progress, you might choose options like Urgent for items that need immediate attention, In progress for work actively being done, Completed for tasks that are finished, On hold for work that's blocked or paused and needs a follow-up later, and Backlog for ideas or tasks you want to track but aren't ready to start. You can also create topical or departmental labels to add more context. For example, add options like software and development to indicate the type of work or the team involved. Because labels are multi-select, you can apply both software and development to the same task if that helps your team filter and understand the work. If you want to refine your label set as you go, open the field options again to add, edit, or remove choices. You can merge duplicates or rename items to keep things clean. Keep your label names short and consistent so they're easy to scan in the list. If your team uses color coding, assign distinct colors to key labels so they pop. Colors, combined with the highlight setting, make the entire list more readable at a glance. As you work through your tasks, use labels to layer on context without replacing statuses. Think of labels as an overlay. Statuses represent the lifecycle stage of a task, while labels can call out priority, workflow stage, category, department, or any other dimension your team cares about. That combination gives you more powerful filtering and grouping options. For example, you can quickly group by the Labels field to see everything tagged as urgent, or filter to just software and development to focus on a specific slice of work. Let's recap the flow so you can replicate it smoothly. Start in List View and navigate to the right space and list. Hover over your task area and click the plus icon to add a new field. Search for the Labels field type and select it. Rename the field to something clear for your team. Open the field options and add your label choices. Use Suggest if you want a head start, or the Type or Paste options area to batch create labels quickly. Click Create to save. Close the Setup panel. Turn on Highlight for better visibility, and then apply labels to tasks, whether that's urgent, in progress, completed, on hold, backlog, or topical tags like software and development. Because it's multi-select, combine labels where it adds clarity. As your workflow evolves, revisit the label list to tidy up names, remove unused options, or merge overlaps. Once this is in place, your list becomes clearer, more searchable, and easier to manage at a glance. Team members can instantly see what needs attention, what type of work each task represents, and where to focus next. Filters and groups become far more powerful, and your weekly reviews go faster because context is visible without opening every task. That's the complete process for using labels in ClickUp. You added the labels field, named it, defined options, created it, enabled highlight, and applied labels like urgent, in progress, completed, on hold, backlog, as well as context-specific options such as software and development. Put this into practice on your next project to bring instant order and clarity to your tasks. You're all set. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing so you don't miss future workflows and tips. Thanks for watching, and until next time.